Hello and welcome to Navigating Health Misinformation on Social Media. In this informative video, we will break down what is health misinformation, why is it important, the features used in health misinformation, how to source check, and how to engage. So what exactly is health misinformation? Definition is a health-related claim that is based on anecdotal evidence, false or misleading due to the lack of existing scientific knowledge. In summary, health misinformation is false as there is little to no evidence to support the claim, and health misinformation is misleading as the information is taken out of context. Why is identifying this important? It's important because health misinformation can be putting your health at risk by instilling health practices that do not benefit your health, or worse, could put your health in danger. During the COVID-19 pandemic, approximately 50% of people reported encountering health misinformation a week into lockdown, with most of these cases being shown on social media. With more than half of the global population on social media, anyone can post health misinformation online, and more people than ever can encounter health misinformation. So what features can we look out for that are used in health misinformation? We can identify health misinformation by looking for these 3 specific traits. Each feature will be discussed in detail, starting with number 1, emphasis on negative consequences. This is when a claim puts too much focus on the negative outcomes without providing a full picture of the situation. These often can be very distressing to read and very eye-catching. The reality is that many of these claims are completely false, and many are completely taken out of context. As an example of misinformation, we have Sarah's tweet to quote, which claims the Roaccutane drug made her cousin develop psychosis and that you should not take it in any circumstance. Reading this probably causes a lot of distress and instills that the Roaccutane drug should be avoided, but let's take a look further and think critically. To break this down, Sarah claims that Roaccutane can cause development of psychosis and is advising you not to take it ever. This is completely taken out of context. Although this experience may be true for this individual, they are instilling fear in the reader over the drug's side effects. And in the way the tweet is written, this could be interpreted as a side effect for all, which is not true. The information you come across could also be written as, the Roaccutane drug is accompanied with very rare side effects, may affect up to 1 in every 10,000 people of psychosis. This statement shows the context of this side effect. It is a possibility. Already is it extremely rare for this to happen. The possibility could impact 1 person out of 10,000 people. For context, this amount of people could fill up half of London's O2 Arena at its maximum capacity. Now we focus on 2 using individual testimonies. Individual testimonies are when someone's personal experience is used. However, very often these are taken out of context and exaggerated. Going back to Sarah's tweet, this example is using an individual testimony as this tweet is about Sarah's cousin. These often seem more credible than official statistics and paint a more intimate image. However, very often these provide false or information completely taken out of context. Lastly, 3, perpetuation of conspiracy theories. A conspiracy theory is a belief that events are secretly manipulated behind the scenes by powerful forces with negative intent. Conspiracy theories often start as a suspicion, with any quote-unquote evidence is forced to fit the theory. These can quickly grow once taken root. They can be difficult to refute because any person who tries it is seen as being part of the conspiracy. Conspiracy theories often take advantage of national and globally difficult times and prey on individuals' emotions to help enable their spread. There are common traits found in conspiracy theories, which include 1. An alleged secret plot. 2. They falsely suggest that nothing happens by accident and there are no coincidences. 3. They divide the world into good or bad. And 4. They scapegoat groups and people. On social media, there are popular health misinformation topics to be alert of, which include general vaccine information, more specifically the MMR vaccine and HPV vaccine, the COVID-19 pandemic and vaccine, contraceptives, and weight loss and nutrition. So how do we source check this information? If you have identified any of these traits in a social media post, this could indicate that misinformation is present. Therefore, we must source check. Check for 2 things: where the source of information is coming from and who is posting this. From the previous example of Sarah's tweet, when we look at who is posting this, there is no information on the account about this person other than their name. We know nothing about Sarah, so we should take health information posted from this account with a critical lens. It also must be considered that this person may not even exist, and this account could possibly be a bot. a bot being a software application that runs automated tasks over the internet. When we look at where the source of information is coming from, have a look to see if the social media post contains any references or links to where this information was gathered. If no valid references are provided at any point, this commonly indicates that this may be misinformation. When on social media, if this post has come from an official organization or charity, they will have a blue verification tick on their account. This is only relevant to charities or official health organizations and is not applicable to celebrities and public figures who can also have verification ticks. If unsure about the validity of the health information content you have come across online and you wish to understand more about the topic, you can double check these claims on a reputable health information website. All these websites should end in .org or .org.uk, and if you are using a charity's website to gather health information, if needed, you can check if this charity is registered by the government by using an official charity register. Remember, don't hesitate to talk to a GP or any health professional if you have any pressing queries or need clarification about anything that you may have seen online that you are unsure about. So how do we engage with misinformation? Often the best thing to do when encountering misinformation is to not interact. Studies have shown that the less engagement misinformation has, the less it will spread. This tactic is critical to helping less people fall victim to misinformation. However tempting it may be to contradict, due to the nature of social media, this will increase its spread. Decreasing misinformation spread is the best preventative. Another thing to do is to report the social media post that you suspect is misinformation. Many social medias have the report option of misinformation, as seen in the example below taken from Instagram. If that is not an option, just report as other and explain that you suspect this is misinformation. Congratulations for making it to the end of the video. Now you are equipped with the tools to navigate health information from the truths to the false. Thank you for listening.